This is gonna be kind of a different video because honestly, I haven't really gone in depth like this, and I just try to like get my videos straight to the point, like sitting here thinking, you know what, I think it's absolutely crazy just to go back and look at all of the things that I have manifested in my own life. And I just really wanted to take a minute to like dive into what the fuck is in there. Most people that are focused on progressing and growing and learning and becoming someone better, they're focused in two time frames mainly: now and the future. And very rarely are they looking into the past. In my day to day, I'm so focused on now and the future and the like short term past. Like, I'll look at what I have to be grateful for or how my day went. But then after my day is done, I pretty much like put that to the side and then I'm just moving on. And then these are my two main focuses: it's now and the future, because I'm building something and I'm excited that I'm moving towards it. Just going into the past a little bit, I don't have like that many memories on my phone just because of the limited space that I have. I only go back like 4 or 5 years, but I just want to go through a few of these things, show you the progress, because if you're in a similar situation, just know that you can make so much progress in so little time. It's actually crazy. All right, so let's jump right in. Now, the first manifestation that I had was, you're not going to see where I really started because you're going to see me like a few years into the gym, but you guys all know, if you've been following me for a bit, that I did start manifesting health first. I'm going to show you a quick video here. You can see here it's November 11th, 2019. And actually, funny enough, this is a few years into my gym routine, so I was a lot smaller than this with a lot less muscle definition. And here I was actually making crazy fucking progress. I just want to add in here, this was a decision that made me super fucking scared because everyone in my family was saying, you are literally in pre-med, like you have to continue this, you have to go through university, you need to have a university degree. But in my soul, I felt like I just needed to make a drastic change in my life, and I absolutely hated going to university. I wasn't headed in the direction that I wanted to go. So I was like, okay, I need to do something drastic and I need to change what I'm doing. And I started on my journey of becoming a personal trainer. I was working on my pre-med, so this was a huge change for me. And it came with one agreement, and the agreement was that I needed to move out because I was officially an adult, and so I needed to fend for myself if I wasn't going to university. A few of the first things that I had gotten, schedule here that was broken down for me, and then I had a base camp personal trainer 3-day course. It was actually in Halifax, so I ended up going away for that. Next, you're gonna see, it was pretty close together actually. Within that same week, we are getting the ISSA courses together. These are actually all extra courses that I ended up taking, and it's kind of like specializing in personal training. I had like a mini throwback to doing my first show. I had just gotten a few of the pictures in. It hadn't been that long ago that I competed. I was just really, really proud of that. But I was struggling with a lot of things behind the scenes. I did my show just before I started university. I wasn't in university, I was enrolled for university, and I was on my summer break, and that was something that I had done before starting. And then in November, I was actively in university, but I had done my show in the summer, so that was in July. I had done a few months of being in actual university, and by November, I had already gotten out of that because I was like, you know what, this really is not what I want. January 6th, you can see these pictures here, they might not mean anything to you. It just looks like I'm really fucking confused or like frustrated or a combination of all of that. But these were me like super stoned. And then here you can see like I have acne on my face, which means I'm clearly not doing well. And here you see like my dirty ass fucking bong. It is literally disgusting. And then it's funny because within this same fucking day, you see that the key to success is to start before you're ready. This like motivational quote. And then you see over here, I have a program for what I'm going to do at the gym. And then over here, I have a program as well. And then you can see my meal prep and my meal plan. It was just super crazy because I'm doing all of these things, which are really, really good things. It's putting in good effort towards a goal that I had set out for myself, but I had all of these vices. At the end of the day, I don't know if you can tell by looking into my eyes, but I know exactly the way that I'm feeling by looking into my eyes. Not fulfilled, I'm not happy, and I haven't reached that real gratification, which, come to find out, like when we chase these goals here, we're actually looking for the gratification inside ourselves, but that's never something that I could find doing this. My physique was really coming together. I wasn't really able to slow down on all of like the vices that were distracting me, but I was moving forward with my overall plan and goals. Really looking forward to the next chapter of my life. A week or so later, I got in my first apartment, but it didn't really turn out the way that I wanted it to. Look at all of this shit. There's like cat shit there. There's like this chocolate that I never would have eaten. And we were working really hard to get this place cleaned up. It was like literally super small. I'm gonna show you a quick video here of what the whole place looked like from top to bottom. And it was just insane. Like, guys, I had one fucking window. Oh my gosh. It was literally the closest thing to hell. And it's funny because just watching this video brings back so many terrible memories of like just ultimate depression in this place. I am just so fucking glad that I got out of it. Look at that counter space. Like, fuck, how do you make anything there? And then COVID like fully hit and everything got shut down, and I was like really happy because I was working. There's literally kitty litter in the sink. Literally working and, you know, attaining that next level dream that I wanted. But here, like, everything got shut down, everything came to a screeching halt. And it's just crazy to think that, honestly, guys, like, that was fucking 3 or 4 years ago, depending on how you want to look at it, because we just started 2024. Actually, no, well, I guess that would be exactly, because we're already in March. I think that that's so fucking wild, but this is March 30th, 2020. That's literally 4 years ago, how much your life can fucking change. And it's actually insane, like, how much happened in between these two time periods. I mean, all of that to say, no matter where you're at right now, if you dedicate like 5 to 10 years of your life to really making insane changes, just know that it's totally possible, and just don't stop developing that vision. I think that it's great to go back and look in the past and see all of these beautiful things that you've accomplished, but your main focus cannot be there because you're going to end up reverting back to old patterns. Reading a book today, and it really kind of had like an eye-opening moment. The author said, essentially, most people by age 25 to 30, they end up focusing on what is in their life. By focusing on what is, they end up attracting more of what is. And then they stay in like the psychotic loop of basically never moving forward ever again in their lives. And then they just live like Groundhog Day over and over and over again. It's like focusing on the past. If you're too focused on the now and you're not actually creating your future and you're not giving yourself goals to push yourself and to grow, I feel immense gratitude and like super fucking proud of myself because I know what kind of mindset I was in. Like, I know the things that I was doing behind the scenes that you're never going to see going through my camera roll, and I know the thoughts that were going on in my head, and it's actually just terrible. I feel like I'm having like flashbacks, but it was actually terrible, and it was horrific. Like, I don't really want to get into it because I don't want to go back there mentally, but it was just something that I never thought I could get out of. And at this point in my life, I never thought I was going to live to see my 20s, quite frankly. Like, I never had anything envisioned for my future or for my life. I had nothing to look forward to. I had no goals. And yes, I did compete. Yes, I did do a show. Yes, I was working on my health and fitness. But my mindset was not the mindset that I have now. My mindset was not developed at all. And I did a lot of fucking work behind the scenes to make it something that's workable and can actually like move forward. So I'm just gonna leave you guys with that. I think that it is really beneficial to go back and look at like all of the fucking progress that you've made every once in a while. But if you're anything like me, this isn't really something you want to do often because it just brings up so many terrible fucking memories of just bullshit that you don't want to think about. So I'm just gonna leave you guys with that. I hope that this is something that inspires you or helps you or gives you a different perspective. And if you have lived anything like that, or if you're living something like that currently, just know that there's totally a way to manifest more in your life, and just never stop being hungry for that next level.